right, collectors, thanks for joining me today. Memorial Day weekend, May 26th, 2024. Not a lot on the news front, but we still have some interesting, actually pretty exciting things to cover. We'll go over it. Some things have been a little slow, and like I said, we've been hitting a lull lately. Number two, I want to thank everybody for their I want to thank you all for the get well wishes. I appreciate every single one of them. I'm getting better. It's just that I sound rougher than it really is, and I apologize for, sounding rougher, but we're going to try and get through this as best we can. Like I said, when I'm trying to feel good, these are the types of things that I do to pick my spirits up, and hopefully I pick some of your spirits up and make you laugh, put a smile on your face while we're doing this collecting hobby. Number two, it's Memorial Day, or it's going to be Memorial Day on Monday. As a service member, as a veteran, sometimes I hear people say, such and such won the Purple Heart or won such and such medal. I'll just remind everybody that nobody wins any medals in the service. As a matter of fact, I will remind you that the higher distinguished a medal is, or the higher in precedence a medal is, the more pain, sadness, and tragicness that service member had to go through to earn it. So whenever you see a highly decorated soldier, especially a Purple Heart or a Medal of Honor, understand that service member that day was probably the worst day of his life. But in honor of that, he or she has earned a Purple Heart or a Medal of Honor or a Distinguished Service Cross. Like I said, just keep that in mind. And on top of that, Memorial Day is when we honor the fallen, right? Those who gave the very last measure for our country. It's not Veterans Day, it's Memorial Day. We honor those who've fallen and we remember them remember those who came before us to ensure our liberties and freedom. So I just wanted to, make sure everybody understood that. Number two, let's get back to the fun. It's just important to me as a service member that you guys know that. Number two, I want to thank everybody for participating in the giveaway this week. It was so much fun. Daniel Gonzalez won it. Daniel, I sent you your stuff. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun with it. Use it as you wish. Trade it, sell it, use it for fodder, play with it, collect it, whatever you feel like doing with it. It brings me joy to bring joy to somebody else and always give back to the community. So, and number two, I'm very appreciative of every single one of you who stuck around hold on, let me use my words, who stayed with me this long to ensure the channel continues to grow. We continue to have fun. It's just about collecting toys. It's about growing the hobby. It's about maybe bringing new, fresh blood into the hobby, ensuring that maybe it'll be there. Sometimes I think that we're not really toy collectors, and I think people are confused what to label us as because it is toys, but I don't see a lot of kids in the toy aisle these days. Sometimes, it's mostly like older, teenagers and stuff. This just, I don't know. It just seems like kids are more interested in digital mediums and digital entertainment than they are in, physical media. And I think the sooner people realize that, the quicker they can kind of shift some of this stuff or maybe introduce some digital media that supports this stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, moving along. Like I said, I didn't mean to get on that tangent. I'm thankful for every single one of you to allow me to grow the channel. All right. I forgot what number we're on. Feedback. I'm always looking for feedback, guys. Thank you so much for all the feedback that you've given me so far. Like I said, I like to share what I enjoy on the channel, and that's what it's mostly about. But every now and then, I don't mind, some of you guys giving me an idea. And I'll be the first to admit I'm not always 100% right. And I'm wrong too. I'm a human. So whenever you guys have an idea of doing a review on something or checking something out, as long as I have time, like I said, this isn't my job. This is a hobby. And if I have time to do it and it doesn't interfere with my family, I'd 100% love to do it. Yeah, feedback. Let's continue to engage. This is about fun. What else? I think that's it. Now. Let's get into what we saw at the very beginning. And what we saw was that commercial for that Death Dealer 1/12 scale action figure set with the horse. Mind blown. I mean, Mezco's already done a Death Dealer, but they didn't include a horse. As a matter of fact, I was going to cobble a horse together from the Mythic Legion's Boreas. Well, I forgot what the horse is called, but he's not even black, he's grayish, right? And when I saw this thing with the chainmail and everything, I was super excited. And then Art told me, well, it's super pricey. And then I had super doubts. So I am wrestling with and again, it's not that I can't afford it. I'm wrestling with the price of this thing. It's very hard to justify blowing a month's toy budget, or actually a couple months toy budget. No, it's not even, it's about a month's-ish so of toy budget on just one thing, right? Because after taxes and after shipping, it's going to be up there. And I'm like, I don't know, but we'll see. I'm excited about it. I'm still wrestling with it. What do you guys think? Are you guys a hard, just like a steadfast no? Or is it like an easy no? Like, nah, not gonna get it. Easy pass. It's too much money. They're insane. So let me know if it's a hard, like for me, a hard pass means I'm gonna pass on it, but it's gonna make it really hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a hard pass because I'm having a lot of difficulty saying no to it. And a matter of fact, I'm still wrestling with it. So, and we're going to get to the G.I. Joe news. I just thought when they did this, I mean, Death Dealer, Frank Frazetta's art was a huge part of my life. And, I had shirts with it on. I had drawings. I for a while there, I was drawing when I was in high school and a little bit, Matter of fact, quick story. It got out when I was in, when I first joined the military, my platoon saw that I did twice. My platoon saw that I could draw. And so for our section, I drew the logo for our company. I drew the logo for our team. And then I also drew, when I was at basic, I drew the logo for our class. So I was, his art I am heavily inspired by his art. And so that's why I'm having a hard time doing this. Anyways, very excited for it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. You guys let me know what you guys are going to, what do you guys think, right? Number 2, we're going to get to the G.I. Joe stuff, I promise. But this is huge too. Out of nowhere, if you guys saw my post, you know what I'm talking about. Like out of the blue, like lightning, like a lightning strike. Ramen Toys delivered to me the Ramen Racer, and I promise you, I will do a review and unboxing today on this thing. Somebody mentioned that box looks like it's been through a few. Here's a picture of it. It's sitting out there in my arcade room. I'm going to unbox it and put it out there. I'll take a table out there and we'll unbox it and show it to you out there. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be, I've been waiting for this thing for so long. Is the wait worth it? I think it is, and we shall see. Anyways, now let's get to some G.I. Joe news already. Exciting stuff. All right. I wasn't expecting Beachhead, Snow Serpent, and the Eel retro cards to be shipping so early. I thought it was June. But Hasbro does this to us all the time, and I'm fine with it. I budget for it. But they're hitting us up with all of the wave coming. For me, it's coming Friday. So just as I was starting to get, thinking I'm going to get caught up with all these reviews, boom, G.I. Joe hits me, or Hasbro hits me with these guys real quick. I'm mostly looking forward to Beachhead, to tell you the truth. I've already got the snow serpent, I already got the eel, and I already got a Beachhead, but I like the Beachhead in the original colors. I really like those retro colors for Beachhead. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. And then what I've been complaining about this whole time on my videos, you've seen me do it, where the heck is everybody getting these doggone ferrets? And why is everybody showing them off? So I was kind of feeling some kind of way about it. And I did some investigating. Well, it turns out that this ferret, some of them, not many, but some of them have been hitting the UK. And that's where we've been getting some of these pictures, as I'm showing you here. So, yeah, that's, you know, that it's not that Hasbro forgot to ship ferrets to any one of us or how we ordered. It's just that logistics, the devil's in the details. It's just going to take a minute for us to get them, right? All right, moving on from that, through my sources, some might say art. Or actually, it was the live stream. I didn't get a chance to watch the live stream, but my buddies kept me informed for Valaverse last night. And on the live stream, Bobby intimated that his bone collector, this is the variant, this is the bloody variant, this is the one I'm showing right now. But the bone collector part 2 or whatever, the new kitted out one, kind of a deluxe figure because he's got more weapons, bigger weapons, more stuff to him. It's going to be $35, and he will be available for sale at the DFW Joe Fest that they're having over here. So I'm super excited for that. I can't wait. I can't wait to get it. All right. Next thing, G.I. Joe related-ish, not 100% G.I. Joe. Like I said, there's news is kind of light. Is we've got a picture for, I believe, this Declan character. I believe it's Declan from Operation Monster Force. I guess this is the real deal. This is with the action figure. These guys look great, man. Just fantastic. I want to see some of the creatures now also. We saw Dracula. I want to see some of the zombies. I want to see some of the vampires. I think this is going to be a monster wave. A new monster trend here. I love it. I love this whole situation. So I'm looking forward to these releases, and I'm looking forward to continued updates from Operation Monster Force. Now, getting over to some Marvel news. Everybody saw the Hulk Buster that they released. $60 for this giant chunky piece of plastic. I'm going to pass on this. I'm fine. I picked up the MDLX Hulk Buster from like the MCU series. I love that thing. This guy right here, this is just superfluous to me. But if you missed out on the MDLX Hulk Buster, or if you want something a little more price conscious, I guess this guy's fine. The interesting thing to me is I don't think he's any more articulated than a Marvel Selects. And I know Marvel Selects is a different company and all, but they sell stuff like this for $30, half the price. And here we have one for double the price. I mean, price conscious? I don't know. It still seems a little pricey to me, but whatever. I mean, if you're missing a Hulk Buster and you want to get him, you didn't get the old one, there he is. There's another Hulk Buster I have up here somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, he's over there behind. No, that's Juggernaut. I don't know where he is. He's up there. He's somewhere. But I don't need him. He's there if you do need him. So purchase at your leisure, or pre-order at your leisure. All right. The Major from Ghost in the Shell. I already have, I think MAY26th might have done one of her. I have her up there somewhere. I need to go check her out. But I originally had the highly articulated version of this figure already. But Ghost in the Shell was one of those super classic, eye-opening, just amazing animes that came out in the early, what was it? Was it the early 80s or early, no, it was the late 80s or early 90s, I believe. Whatever, you guys will correct me in the comments. But I remember growing up with this cartoon, and I remember anime, not cartoon, and I remember loving it. So I will be purchasing this figure, putting it on pre-order. As a matter of fact, I already did. I'm excited about it. I don't think the Scarlett Johansson one was that bad. I thought it was decent. So, yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this figure. This isn't Scarlett Johansson in this one. This is the regular anime character. So I'm happy with it. So I don't think they ever did one of ScarJo. Or did they? You guys let me know. I don't remember. And then this insanity. I don't know what to make of McFarlane and Marvel teaming up. I don't know what to make. All I can tell you is if it's statues, I'm not interested. I mean, I'm on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm maybe like sitting at a 1.3 of interest to this. If it's just statues. I mean, my deal is I have one statue that I purposefully bought in this entire collection. So that's why I'm telling you. Maybe it's like a 0.8 then, or maybe even lower than that interest. So I'm glad McFarlane finally got, in bed with Marvel, but I mean, if it's just for statues, I mean, this is meh. Meh. All right, moving on. We've got some superpowers news. You got Green Lantern, Booster Gold, another Batman. Who's shocked about that? I'm surprised. Superman, and the one that I want, that I've been looking for, and I can't find, I don't even know if it was ever released, is the Black Manta. So I'm looking forward. The only one I want to pick up is maybe Guy Gardner, or maybe the Manta. Actually, yes, Manta, maybe on Guy Gardner. That's it. All right, let's continue to go forward on some more McFarlane news. And that is, you're going to get the tumbler, or we're getting the tumbler. I believe on the McFarlane site store exclusive one, which is the one on your right, the black one, the straight black one, includes Lucius Fox in it, and it can comfortably fit 2 7-inch action figures in it. The top lifts up and you can sit them in there. And then you have an Amazon version. Both of these don't have a price yet. The Amazon version is like the camouflage-y type of deserty looking one with a different armament on top. I don't know if the cabin opens on this one to fit 2 figures or just the one. But May 31st, you can pre-order it. I think I'm going to stick with the Lucius Fox version because, I don't know, I'll make it one of each. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I definitely want the Lucius Fox version because it's cool. So thank you, McFarlane. Thank you for that. Now, moving on to our favorite QC problem-having type of figures. SH Break Apart, or Figure Arts, I'm sorry, is coming out with these 4 figs. I don't know if we already covered them or not. R2-D2, C-3PO, a Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader. The Darth Vader's cloak looks a little bit goofy around his head, so I'm gonna pass on that. C-3PO, I mean, he doesn't move to begin with that much. Only his legs are, he's locked in, and so I'm good with the Black Series one. And the R2-D2, what? Number one, these guys have a ton of QC. The only one that I will consider is the Stormtrooper. That's it. So, but I bring these things to you in case you guys want to take a look at them or want to pick them up. June 3rd is the pre-order for all of these, and they're going to be released between Q3 and Q4 of 2024. So, good luck. Roll the dice if you feel lucky, and we'll see how it goes. And finally, the one last thing that interested me from NECA was the American Werewolf in London, 2-pack here. I forget their names. Somebody can somebody can correct me in the comments later. But it's of the 2 guys, when they're backpacking through London or wherever, and then they get attacked by that werewolf, right? One of them gets killed, the other one runs away, but he turns into a werewolf. So, you got the zombie versions and, the regular versions up here. I don't know if there's enough meat on the bones to get this for me. But I mean, the American Werewolf in London is one of the quintessential horror films that scared me to death as a kid. I mean, that transformation from human to werewolf is traumatizing if you're a kid. So I want to thank you for letting me watch that. Not thank you, but Thank my parents. It was, I mean, this is a quintessential movie. It really stuck in my head. And not, I'm not saying in a bad way. Well, I guess initially, but now, it was fun watching it. You think back and, it kind of influenced a lot of what I have done today, a lot of who I am. So it's a great horror flick. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. Anyways, guys, let's get to the haul portion. Let's see what we picked up this week. All right, so number one, what I picked up this week, and I didn't even know was coming, was this thing. Well, we already talked about it, so I'm just showing it to you one more time. That is part of the haul. Yeah, that thing's been paid for a year or two now. I don't know, however long it's taken for Ramen Toys to deliver it. I'm excited to get to it, and like I said, I will be doing a review today on it. All right, what else did we pick up? Well, you guys saw in my, I already opened, number two, I already opened that grunt that I picked up yesterday. Where is he? Here he is. So I picked him up yesterday as well. You guys saw me pick him up along with this sign, which I'll be hanging on my door later. But I got me another grunt from GameStop. I had a coupon, and then I had my discount, my military discount. And then I also picked up this guy right here. I'm really digging this. So I'm going to hang it on my wall. My door, like I said. I love Fallout. That was just a game I played since, like I said, before some of y'all were born. What else came through the door? Well, as a kid, once again, when I saw this movie, I wasn't traumatized by it. I was inspired by it. It has driven me since, I saw it. I was like, if he can do it, I can do it. I'm not so much talking about killing people in gladiator circles. I'm talking about the will to continue to live and continue to fight beyond all adversity. And that is our boy Conan. So when I saw that they were doing Conan King, I had to get this figure. And how awful would I be if I didn't buy the throne for him to sit on? A king can't just stand there. He needs his throne to get in that position, man. So I picked that up. Actually, I ordered it a while back. Big Bad Toy Store came through on it. It's available everywhere now at this point. I also picked up, if you saw in my videos, another B-Wing. Like these little B-Wings. They're fun. What else did I get? Oh, you also saw in the video that I picked up an ink demon. I don't know who needs an ink demon, but I'll probably take some things with me to JoeCon and maybe trade with some people there and see what I've got. I'll probably fill up the trunk in the car with a few things. And, if people want to trade for stuff, then I'll take a list of stuff that I'm willing to trade for. And if you don't want to trade for stuff, then I'll probably buy some stuff as well. So that's going to be fun. All right, what else did we get through the door? The highly controversial. Let me open this thing. Let me just rip this off here. It's tissue paper. This is a highly controversial figure because Articulated Ninja did a review on it. And boy, he blew a gasket on it. But I was like, well, I got to have it because I've played this game and this particular character for a long time. And that character is Shiva. Oh man, it is Shiva. This is the one that, for some reason, Big Bad, I had ordered this way back, but Big Bad Toy Store did not ship it. Matter of fact, I had to hold on till there was a restock, which is, it's been out for like 4 or 5 months now. I just never got it. I could have canceled it, but it was I need to get that figure in my hands to see what happened, And as at a minimum, it is a Mortal Kombat figure that sparks some nostalgia in me. So I was fine with ordering it. It's fine. Even if it's as bad as Articulated Ninja says it is, and usually he's right. Like 99% of the time he's right. So, anyways, it is what it is. I still wanted that figure because, brings back nostalgia. What else did we get through the door? Well, we got our girl Wolfsbane through the door, and I always like the werewolf type creatures. Give me some more werewolfy type creatures. Female werewolfy type creatures are even better. So there's that. And yes, this is the Zabu wave. And I went looking at my Macy's that's down the street for cable. Guess what? I didn't find it. I found a dusty, what is it? That hammerhead. That's all they had. I'm gonna get some feedback on these because I'm about to be controversial. And then I got this character. Oh man, I remember Black Winter Thor. No, I don't remember this dope. I only got him for the head for Zabu. Oh, but oh yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember this character, Icarus. Oh, what? I don't care about him. All I got him was for Zabu. I can feel so. What? You don't know? You don't know who this character is? I just, you know what? I just want what I want. I'm probably just gonna put him up on eBay once I pull him out. That retread Thor, he's part of that cosmic thing. I just wanted Zabu. Anyways, and then I got Khazar. Oh yes, Khazar. I do actually remember him. So I did buy him on purpose, and I am gonna keep him. And I'm happy that I got a part for Zabu. So there's that. And then finally, a highly anticipated set that I should have bought another one for, and that is, man, after looking at this, I feel kind of dumb not getting another one, and especially at the great price that Big Bad had it at. Man, I'm gonna have a hawk eye, or I'm gonna have an eagle eye on Big Bad Toy Store to see if they ever restock again, or maybe even Hasbro Pulse. But this is an amazing set right here. Look at all the stuff you get with it. It's just out of control. It's out of control. Great figures, great head sculpts, a ton of weapons. I should have got another one of those. Ugh. Anyways, guys, that was the haul for this week. It's bigger than it was for the last couple weeks because we started having stuff come in, and next week's probably going to be pretty big too because we got more stuff coming in. But the biggest part was that Ramen Racer. Shocking development. I should be getting the Firefly, Mesco Firefly in next week. I'm looking forward to that. And I just opened the Storm Shadow, and I have thoughts on it. And I'm also going to take the Storm Shadow, and I'm going to put them in I'm probably going to do, when I do a review on Storm Shadow, I'm going to compare what they look like in some of the 12th scale vehicles as opposed to Marvel Legends and G.I. Joes, right? Because there is differential heights in those. Usually Mezco figures are a tiny bit shorter, I think, than classified. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. Let's continue to engage. Don't forget, if you've gotten this far, if I've entertained you, if I've amused you, if I've informed you, and you keep coming back and watching, why not subscribe? Let's continue to grow the channel. Continue to spread some joy around the world and have fun in this hobby. Continue to grow this hobby, make it fun for everybody. Let's continue to have it. We'll be doing another riddle giveaway. Those are more fun to me. And then, you know what? We'll do a riddle giveaway here pretty soon. I have to come up with something to do it because it's a little time consuming, but we're going to do it this month. And then I'll do just another straight giveaway of something. We'll figure something out and we'll give it away. Hopefully it won't be lame. I don't think it'll be lame. And we'll go from there. The one thing I ask whenever you participate in my giveaways or riddles is that you be subscribed. That's the non-negotiable thing. And for that is so that we can continue to grow the channel and continue to bring joy and continue to expand this hobby that we do. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Let's continue to engage. Let's continue to have fun. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.